What's up, people? You're watching Brudsy Entertainment. We have a special guest in the house today. OnlyFans one and only Jessicarrampant. Jessica, how are you feeling today? How are you?
I feel amazing. How do you feel, Bradsy?
I feel fantastic now that we finally set up this interview and we're finally going to have our chat. I know you've had a very eventful life. You've been in the news several times. You've made all the papers. So we're gonna start right from the beginning. Let's just start from the beginning. Your childhood, where you grew up, and just a little bit about your upbringing.
Well, obviously, I'm Glaswegian. I was born in Postle Park, which is a quite a bad area, and then Townhead, which is quite a bad area. And my brother's got into heroin at a young age, and seeing that, I went, I don't want a life like that myself. However, I get into the party scene, all the rest of it, but for about my childhood was bad. My mum and dad, my dad died when I was 11, from liver cancer. He was an alcoholic. And my mum died when I was 25 of also lung cancer. It spread. Um, so yeah, I'm a wee orphan. And I
Wow.
remember just myself, I need to make this. I need to make this myself. If I don't make this, then I'm going to be homeless.
Hmm.
So I started a job in recruitment, worked my way up to business manager, director in front of 35 people.
Hmm.
And obviously the pandemic hit, and it was when I was 8 months pregnant. I was let go
You was let go by your job.
when I was 8 months pregnant. I got
Okay.
put in hospital. But the thing is, the father of the child also ghosted me when I was 5 weeks pregnant, and he was having affairs with all these women. Like I was hearing he had all these new girlfriends, and I was sitting in a house myself, pregnant. So, I'm a very strong person.
Well, you'd have to be. I mean, to lose your dad at 11, did you say you were 11 when you lost your dad?
Yeah,
Wow. I mean,
yeah.
do you remember the sort of effects that sort of had on you? I mean, because that's very tough for 11-year-old
I've
to
still
go
not
through.
pro- I've still not processed it because in the 1990s it wasn't seen to be look after the child.
Hmm.
Right now you would have child trauma therapy, you'd have therapists, they'd be going to grief counselling. See all that stuff? It didn't exist
Hmm.
in 1998 or 1999. It was basically go to the funeral, school the next day, and don't speak about it ever again.
Wow. That seems that I mean I know obviously some people would say that's a faster way of processing grief where you just sort of chuck it like just stack it away in the memory bank and then hopefully it'll go away, but I mean eventually that will start to trickle out. You can only hide things for so long.
You're 100% right. And by the time I was 17, 18, I was drinking, I was partying, I was taking illicit drugs. I was doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing. I got into a really prestigious university, study English university. I was the first person in my whole family to get into university, and I effed it up with my addictions.
Oh.
But then I found a psychiatrist. This is going a bit forward, and I didn't have an addiction. I was treating unmedicated severe mental illness
Hmm.
because I've got severe bipolar
Hmm.
and I'm a single mother, so I need to sort of balance my moods, make sure I'm okay.
Okay. Wow. So are you still under therapy now, or?
Yeah, I've still got a psychiatrist, I've still got a CPN.
Hmm.
I was working, I went back to work, a new job, when the baby was 13 weeks old. However, I was a single parent, obviously, couldn't get daycare, and working 10 to 7 and begging for childcare. No, it led me to have a breakdown in September,
Hmm.
and I just thought, I can't do this anymore. I hit December, and I went, I'm starting an OnlyFans.
Hmm. Hmm. And a lot of women are saying the same thing at the minute. It's like, I mean, there's a lot of people are like, it is become a sort of taboo thing where people are frowning upon women that are choosing to go into OnlyFans and stuff. But I mean, a lot of them are going into it because they've got severe, like, they struggled, they've got severe financial, like, most people have got, finances are hard now. We're in a very serious time now where if you don't have
Yeah,
money now, you're struggling, and if you've got children, you're really struggling. So I mean, I think it's really
yeah,
brave for a woman to do OnlyFans to sort of support her child. I think it's the bravest thing you can do.
yeah. Food inflation is the highest it's been in 40 years. Um, I end up in the Scottish Sun. I've been in it twice now,
Hmm.
and my neighbours got a hold of it, and it's very 1950s, very cliquey. You know, they all walk their dogs together, they all have wee parties together. And because I'm bipolar, I didn't want to go out with the baby
Hmm.
because they've all got big dogs, and they actually they actually phoned the police. Police came to make sure I wasn't doing OnlyFans in front of my child. She wasn't there, thank God, and they phoned the housing. So the housing are actively investigating me for doing OnlyFans work.
How can the housing people like investigate you for doing OnlyFans? It's a free country. If you want to do OnlyFans work, why can they stop you? Why do they even have a say in it?
It's deemed as sex work.
OnlyFans, but OnlyFans is legal in I don't know if it's different in Scotland, but in England, OnlyFans is legal. Anyone can do OnlyFans, and there's no one that can stop you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know what other information these people have given. You don't know what they've said.
Okay, yeah.
You, do you know what I mean? Like, these people don't like me because I'm the only single mother on this estate, and instead of having a bit of empathy, they treat me with derision. But the thing is, they would never say anything to my face because I would.
we,
I'm
we,
quite
I get,
mouthy.
I get you. I get you. I get what you might do if someone upsets you. Well, give them a Scottish kiss is what they say, isn't it? A Scottish kiss,
A Glasgow kiss.
a Glasgow kiss. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Wow. So I mean, how are you finding it on the estate where you live at the minute, where people maybe knowing what you're doing and stuff, or maybe not knowing, but not knowing exactly what you're doing. People just tend to sort of like let their imagination go wild, sort of
Well,
thing.
here's the thing, I don't know who actually knows and who doesn't, right?
Mhm.
But my one thing is kill them with kindness because I've got a lot of backup, right?
Mhm.
They don't find that because I'm a single woman and I've got all the guys going, do you want me to go to their doors? Do you want us to do this? X, Y, and Z. I goes, wait until I get an eviction notice and I'm out this house before anything happens.
Mhm. Mhm. We're not going to we're not going to touch too much onto that part of it, but that was said out of anger. She didn't mean anything she said there, people.
Yeah, very aye. But it is, it's like you're literally trying to evict a single mum with a wee baby. She only turned one last week and you're trying to get me evicted.
Mhm.
What kind of person would do that when they don't have parties, they don't bother with you, they literally don't barely go out. Do you know what I mean?
Mm. And obviously that's not a good thing for you, feeling like a prisoner in your own home, with your daughter. That's not a good thing for you because you and your daughter need to go out and get freaking fresh air, go for walks and feel free.
Here, I don't know what the phrase is, but I'm wide as a Clyde, i.e. the River Clyde. I am wide, double wide. So therefore, when I go out, I go out singing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's basically you are not stopping me, and you have not affected me. I am
Mhm.
too proud a person.
Mhm.
I'm not scared at any single one of them.
Mhm. Yeah, I do tend to get, I do get that impression from you, to be fair, but I weren't sure because it's not nice, obviously, being a single mum and then thinking that everyone's talking about you as well behind your back and stuff, and that's obviously not a nice feeling.
Like, I've been in group. I've been told that the amount of group chats I've been told I've been in,
Hmm.
and you need to just take it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to just take it. People that you wouldn't even expect are subscribing to you, like childhood friends,
Hmm.
people that you used to work with. Do you know what I mean? They're all subscribing. So you need to be ready for that. And
Yeah.
mentally, I am, because I'm like, I'm financially pragmatic and I'm financially weaponising the fact that I've got 38 double G boobs and I'm quite small. Why not? I can't get daycare. Do you want me to sit in benefits and worry about heating or eating? No, never.
Hmm. No, and honestly, I honestly respect that. You know, I mean, if I was going through like any sort of financial problems now with three children, you know, I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't hesitate to jump on jump on the OF. I'm on there anyway, but I'm not like on there. I do sort of like
Yeah,
I do like sort of raunchy interviews with sort of like, you know, OF girls, sort of, you know. Maybe
yeah.
there'll be a part two of this, guys, that you might be able to see on Jessicarrampant's channel later on tonight. But yeah, but yeah. I mean,
That,
it's
that,
just.
this might come off joking.
So how's life looking for you now, anyway, and how are you feeling now?
Do you know what? See, my bipolar, mental health, unless I have mental health, I can't be a good mother. And my mental health is brilliant.
Hmm.
I have money to pay all my bills, and my child is with me 24/7 when she's not in nursery. I've got her in 2 days a week, and she's with me 24/7, and she's in a sleep schedule. So when she's on that sleep schedule, that's when I quickly do my makeup, put the wee outfit on, and do whatever I need to do for OnlyFans,
Oh.
and then do the promo for it.
Okay. I mean, so in terms of, I mean, what, I mean, because obviously, you know, like I said to you, people will have their opinions and people are always going to think the worst. But I mean, what would you like to sort of like, not that you have to, but what would you like to sort of tell the people that may be a bit concerned about what you're up to and stuff like that, you know, in.
Yeah, I would say it's your opinions of concern are ill conceived, they're ill informed, and I think you should focus on your own problems than worry about mine.
Hmm. Definitely. I think there's probably like, and you touched on it a little bit about friends, work colleagues, and stuff like that, old colleagues becoming members of your page. This is such a common thing now that we hear. I mean, I did speak to an OnlyFans girl recently, and she was only, I think she was only 18, and she said that her dad's best friend was actually subscribed to her
Oh
channel.
God,
Yeah.
what a dirty man.
Yeah, her dad's childhood best friend had been subscribing to her OF, you know.
That's just unacceptable. I'm sorry. Like I
Yeah.
find it funny when people see when people like I find it funny when people criticise me for OnlyFans because I'm always like, I'll have the last laugh. Always.
Hmm.
So laugh all you want, but you sit there in your minimum wage jobs, and I'm not dissing it. I was in the corporate world for 10 to 15 years, but I'm not a corporate stooge. But you enjoy that, pal. You enjoy being middle manager when you're getting it stinking from above and below.
Hmm. No, and you know, and a lot. This is why women on a day-to-day basis now are just turning to OnlyFans because they can be their own boss. Obviously, you got to be careful with a few cowboy management companies out there. We touched on that a little bit, but yeah, I mean, women are turning to it because it's like, why do I need to sort of do this sort of job when, like, you know, I can just do this for an hour and earn freaking, you know, 500-600 pound a week easy, you know. But
Yeah, and the only thing they worry about is maybe the family finding out, because always will. What you need to realise with OnlyFans is our camming work, right? They will all find out. There is no way you can keep it secret. And this sounds terrible. Luckily for me, my mum and dad are dead. Yes, terrible. But But other people would be like, oh my god, my dad, I can't do it. I need to wear a mask. I need to do this. I need to do that. My job, I can't do it because of my job. I'm in the NHS or whatever. I don't give a toss because I'm just myself. No one's feeding me. No one's financing me. It's all me for me and that baby. So therefore, I don't give a toss about your opinion, your derising, or your wee group chats. Keep going.
Yeah, I think that the group chat thing is obviously something that's quite new nowadays. It's like, it's so easy for everyone to just jump in a WhatsApp group in the area and then and
Yeah.
probably what will probably happen is, someone will subscribe to your
One
channel.
person subscribe
Yeah, that's
and they'll
everyone.
just send all the pictures in.
Yeah, they'll
But
set.
then, do you know what? That's actually illegal.
Yes, it is illegal. Yes, I know. If you do catch them, you can sue them, and they can actually get jail time for distributing your products as well, your services. So maybe that's a warning. Maybe you want to make that statement now because some people might not know that.
Yeah, no, it's illegal to download other people's OnlyFans content. That's it.
And if you distribute that, you could be sued, and you could even get jail time. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know about that Bear, that celebrity guy Bear. His name is
Oh
he.
my god, what he did was disgusting.
I didn't see the video, but I know he leaked the sex tape of his ex-girlfriend or something, wasn't it?
But he leaked it on OnlyFans and made 50 grand from it.
No
So
way.
he made a pay per view and made 50 grand from it.
No
Then when
way.
she messaging him saying, I'm getting lawyers involved, this is terrible, he was coming back like, Georgia, why you like this? Like pure gaslighting her
Mhm.
to the max. Like, you're going crazy. I'm so upset about this. I can't believe you think I would do this.
Mm,
He's in jail.
that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy, And obviously as well, some good news. Jessicarrampant, we are in the process of setting you up a YouTube channel as well, where you're going to be doing a bit more interactive stuff, playing games,
100%.
just chillaxing, maybe meeting the fans a little bit, engaging with them, maybe playing some games with them also.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited to become part of your community and help grow it.
Definitely, and I'm
Sounds so cool.
and definitely,
Because
and I'm
it,
yep.
it subscribes to my inner geek.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes people resonate with people a little bit more, when they get them on a personal level, where it's just that person, just having downtime, chilling, playing some games or whatever. And people love to interact with people that do that, especially gaming's a massive community, so people do love
Oh my
that.
god, there's guys that play games that make like millions per year. My
Definitely.
brother's obsessed about stuff like that,
Yeah.
watching people play games, and they're making millions.
Yeah.
God,
Definitely. Definitely. So
that's what we'll be doing.
we just need
That's
to
what we'll
carve
be doing.
we just need to carve out a small piece of the pie for me and Jessica in this gaming in her YouTube channel. That's what we need. A small
Yeah,
piece of
we
the
need
pie.
to identify the niche.
Indeed, indeed. We will do, and we'll play with it. I'll have Jessica's channel up by the end of the night, and hopefully we'll get some content put up and stuff as well.
Yep. Scheduling. Make sure it's regular scheduling.
Definitely,
Um,
yeah,
so
definitely.
they know when I'm streaming.
Definitely, that's very important advice that every streamer, even myself, should take, because sometimes it's very easy when you're your own boss in this sort of industry, this sort of thing. It's very easy to be like, oh, I can't be asked right now. I'll do it later. I'll stream later and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't be idiosyncratic with stuff like that.
No.
These people are waiting on you. So if you say you're going to be on at seven a Thursday, you better be on 7 a Thursday.
Definitely, definitely. Definitely, indeed. So Jessica, just I've had a little bit about your background and everything. Tell us a little bit more about you. A little bit more about you.
A little bit more about me. So I worked in recruitment. I started at 16k
Mhm.
and I was in full blown addiction at that time, alcohol. Right, I
Wow.
know I'm down alcohol right now, but I've sorted it with the psychiatrist that it was because I was bipolar. It's the only thing that calmed it down.
Mhm.
And I used to work 14 hours a day, and I just worked my way up.
Hmm.
And the comments I used to get, people used to dress up for me, dress up as me for Halloween, like the big balloons.
Okay.
And I find it funny, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about stuff like that. It was always Tits McGee, look at the size of her boobs. It was, even though I was their manager, they were still always talking about the size of my
Wow,
boobs,
that's
all that
slightly
stuff.
inappropriate in the corporate world, surely.
Yeah, but it was my office was very inappropriate, and it's probably my fault. Like, I let people away with murder because I was just like, they were working 1 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Hmm.
So you keep people on 16K until 10 p.m., you need to give them some sort of leeway. And if you're the boxing bag, then you need to just take it sometimes.
Hmm. Hmm. Definitely. Wow, that's. I mean, it's crazy. You've gone from the corporate world, to the OF world. You know, to the other side. Is and you know a lot of women are following suit. And you know, like I said, there's nothing you can only respect these women because at the end of the day they haven't got men nowadays. Just ain't doing it. They ain't doing their job that they used to
Yeah,
do. You know.
like, look, I don't know why to generalise, because to generalise is to be an idiot. But my deadbeat daddy has never paid a penny towards his daughter. All his family take everything to do with my daughter. He's called her a bastard. He's said he never wants to see her again. And because he found out I was on OnlyFans, I was a slag and all this stuff. And I was like, you do realise all these messages are just making me more determined to become more successful. Understand that. Understand my mentality.
Hmm. Have you got an end goal in terms of amount of money you want to make and when you want to leave the industry? Have you got an end goal at all?
I don't really have an end goal right now because I only started it in December.
Okay,
So give me
still
a
fresh.
year, give me a full year, and then I'll be able to understand metrics, understand all the rest of it, what's working, what's not working. You know, maybe the management agency might not work. Who knows? Um, and then decide how I'm going to approach it for next year.
Hmm. Definitely, definitely. Um, this is obviously the YouTube interview. I think we're near enough at the end of it now. It's been great talking to you. We're going to move on to slightly more the OnlyFans promotion stuff, but that's obviously going to be on the OnlyFans video. You'll be able to see the video, guys, on Jessica's OnlyFans and my OnlyFans. Well, the links will be in the description. This is concluded for the PG version of the interview.
PG's great.